Hello, it's Stephen Kember again. Welcome back to this short presentation where we start to consider exactly what Banners Broker does and how you might become involved. Now, this presentation should be seen in conjunction with the Banners Broker's own business opportunity presentation, which you can view after this presentation by clicking on the link which I'll place on the screen at the end of the video, or of course by clicking on the link in the description. It's really important, if you're thinking about getting involved with Banners Broker, to realise that this is a business. It is not multi-level marketing or an MLM or some kind of initiative that you can simply view as an automated program, sit back and do nothing. No. It simply won't work if that is going to be your approach. So know this right from the outset. Banners Broker offer a simple business opportunity. It is one that you have to work at, though. It is one that will bear powerful financial results, providing you work with your introducer and do things right from the outset, providing you adhere to the company's strict operational and marketing guidelines. Guidelines that are there in our own and the company's long-term interests. And providing you make an effort to do things in a timely way and share your results with others. Now, having said this, Banners Broker do provide a very straightforward business opportunity for anyone wanting to improve their financial prosperity. It is one that in practice does not take a lot of time, but the amount of time it does take to manage and the amount of effort you make to tell others about how it works will determine what you actually get out of it. Hopefully, as a result of this presentation and the next, which is Banners Broker's own presentation of the business opportunity, the scope and the scale of what's offered will become clear, as will the enormity of what's being offered in terms of the benefits it might bring to you. What I will say is that in the first instance, one of the issues that most people face is that there is a fair amount of jargon that may get in the way of understanding, in the first instance, what this business is all about. Now, you might say, for goodness sake, then make it more simple. And that's what I'm trying to do in this presentation. But that said, as you will see when you view the company's own video, there is quite a bit that might seem complicated in the very first instance. But let me ask you this. If you were to start any new job, be it in an office or factory, would you know what everyone was talking about from day one? Of course you wouldn't. Would that be a problem or a negative issue for you? Well, maybe it would, but perhaps for only a short time, the time it took you to understand what was going on, would you feel uncomfortable? But then thereafter, gradually, everything would become a breeze. Indeed, quite quickly, you'd start using the same jargon everyone else is using as a trooper. Never forget that jargon is simply the insider's language which provides ease of communication and helps for better understanding and appreciation of what's going on. This is a rather long introduction, but it really is important that you do not switch off and stop any consideration of the business opportunity simply because of a few words confounding your understanding of what's being discussed. All will become very clear very quickly once you get involved and you see in practical, simple terms things happening. Okay, so what does Banners Broker do? In Banners Broker's own words, they connect advertisers with effective ad space and publishers with the most relevant ads to market on their websites. Their products are ad impressions and ad inventory. So what does this mean? This means they connect the owners of websites who'd like people to be advertising on their websites, just as newspaper owners want people to take ads in their newspapers, with people with products or services that they would like to advertise. Banners Broker call the people with websites publishers, and the people with products and services they'd like to advertise, advertisers. Remember this for Banner's Broker's own presentation that follows this one. To make things work and pull all the parts together, Banner's Broker works with a mix of online brokers who in turn collectively have an extensive network of hundreds of thousands of online publishers and online advertisers around the world. Okay, so what do Banner's Broker do to make money? Well, in short, Banner's Broker offers a mix of service opportunities. If you like, they seek to win out on both sides of the fence by providing traffic for publishers and traffic for advertisers, which is what both want, and to make money from both. So, firstly, on the one hand, they buy from publishers banner advertising space, so providing revenues for people with websites. Then they bring traffic to those sites. Secondly, or on the other hand, they offer advertisers ideal websites on which to advertise their products and services and then bring them traffic. Then there is a third service. Banner's Broker offer what they call a combo package. This is an opportunity in the online advertising marketplace designed to give non-site web owners like you and me the ability and the chance to join in on the action and make money. How? By allowing individuals like you and me wanting to set up their own business to play the role of both advertiser and publisher alongside Banner's Broker. Let's first consider the first two of these services, that's to say the services provided to both publishers and advertisers first, and then we'll consider the combo option, which is probably the one you're going to be most interested in afterwards. Now, this idea of making money online on both sides of the fence, that's to say from both publishing and advertising, isn't such a strange deal as you might think. Why? Well, because some of the world's biggest corporations are playing exactly this game on their own terms and making billions of dollars profit in the trillion-dollar online marketing industry. You know them well. They include multi-billion-dollar players like Google, Facebook, Yahoo, just to name but three. Let's just for a second look at Google as one of the best known examples. Google offers AdSense to people with websites who'd like to make money from, say, their blogs, and on the other hand, they offer advertisers the chance to attract visitors with pay-per-click. Now, as a point of note here, of course, Google makes money from both impressions and clicks from visitors, whereas Banner's Broker only uses impressions. In case I'm slipping into jargon, perhaps an explanation would help on this one. An online advertising impression is a measure of the number of times an advert is displayed. Each time an ad displays on a page that is simply viewed, it is counted as one impression. To be an impression, it does not have to be clicked. It simply has to be somewhere on a page that is viewed by someone, which does not necessarily mean the advert was actually seen at all. Rather, the page on which the advert was located was seen. Banner's Broker works on a somewhat similar basis to Google in that its business model is based on the receipt of fees for providing a service to both advertisers and publishers. So on one side of the equation, advertisers find excellent places to advertise, and on the other, publishers find targeted ads to display on their websites. So what is a banner advert? Well, I'm sure that you've seen them on the web when you visited blogs. They abound. Here's an example of one on the screen now. Banner ads are simply online display advertisements. To be successful, any display advert has to be placed on a relevant site. That's to say, the advert is going to be relevant and of interest to the people visiting that particular site, say a blog. In the old days, for example, an advert for, say, a car for sale had to be placed in an appropriate car magazine or within a section in a newspaper where folk would expect to find cars for sale. If not, the advert will be unlikely to bear any result at all. So it is with Banners Broker. Through its use of appropriate brokers, they provide highly relevant services to both publishers and advertisers that generate exactly the right results for each. Banner Broker's banner ads come in a range of sizes, coping with a mix of options and locations. Some examples are on the screen now. In short, Banners Broker provide for the full range of online advertising needs of advertisers, and with their insights into what websites are good for which advertisers, they're able to provide a powerful service for all parties. So why advertise with Banners Broker? So why am I telling you about this ahead of telling you about the combo package for people without websites, which is going to be most of you? Well, because lots of folk do have websites, or they do have products that they'd like to promote, and the Banners advertising services offered by Banners Broker are directly appropriate to them. And when the circumstances arise, you can promote these services to folk you know in your community that might have need of them and benefit from doing so. And for all advertisers you find, you gain to the tune of 10% of their spend. As the number of worldwide internet users continue to rise, so does the effectiveness of online advertising. Remember this. Part of what makes online advertising so lucrative is the fact that for a minimal cost compared to traditional forms of advertising, it enables you to target your campaign to specific age groups, specific types of market sector, to people with highly specific preferences, and from very specific geographic regions, right down to the level of a specific town. For online advertising to work really well, it's critical that advertisers, that's you if you have products or services to sell, that you find the perfect online advertising space. Now, this can be a costly, time-consuming and overwhelming task. This is where Banners Broker comes in. By advertising with Banners Broker, you immediately gain access to a network of hundreds of thousands of websites around the world, if this is your marketplace, of course. Once you specify the details of your campaign, Banners Broker place your advertisements on highly relevant sites that perfectly match your criteria. So how do you become a Banners Broker advertiser? Well, all advertisers have to do is to visit the Banners Broker advertisers page and click on the register link. Then they must follow the steps provided to create an account and purchase the campaign of their choice. It's all set out with a multitude of options to choose from so as to get the exact focus right. But what about the publishing side of the business? Why become a Banners Broker publisher? Well, if you own a website that receives over 1,000 hits a day, then Banners Broker can help you grow your business through a new revenue stream. As a Banners Broker publisher, your website is included in the Banners Broker database of available advertising space. When people wanting to advertise their wares are found and Banners Broker make a match with your website, advertisements are placed on your website. For every ad impression generated by your website, you earn a preset amount of money. So in practice, through the Banners Broker program, publishers, people with websites on which the advertising is placed, are able to grow their revenues by taking full advantage of their web traffic. And from your perspective, if you find website owners who want to monetize their site and put it into the Banners Broker program, you'll earn 10% of the income the website owner earns. Again, to become a Banners Broker publisher, it's very straightforward. Prospective publishers should simply visit the Banners Broker publishers page, click on the register link and follow the instructions to sign up. It really is very straightforward. The 3 requirements, though, to be a publisher would be having appropriate site content, being within an appropriate website category, and as I've just said, having a minimum of 1,000 traffic hits per site per day. So what is a combo package? Because for most folk wanting to build a business, this is where the real focus on Banners Broker lies. The Banners Broker combo package is an exceptional and new opportunity in the online advertising marketplace. It's designed to give non-website owners the ability to join in on the action by allowing them to play the role of advertiser and publisher simultaneously, just as I explained that Google and Yahoo do. In essence, what you do is this. Providing you're over 18, you advertise your business. That's Banners Broker automatically helps you set up through the Banners Broker network just the way any advertiser would do. At the same time, Banners Broker creates your very own virtual online store where you earn advertising revenue for the ad impressions that Banners Broker generate for you. Now, you don't need to already have your own website or your own products or services. This is all arranged by Banners Broker as part of the combo package. But if you do, in addition to taking advantage of the combo package, you can use either of the first two services that Banners Broker offers, so be it. So what is the combo package? What makes this special? Why am I, so to speak, raving all about it and have prepared this series? Well, the answer is that Banners Broker offers a superb opportunity for people with very limited funds to take a small share of the trillion-dollar, ever-growing online advertising industry. By signing up for the Banners Broker combo package, not only can you advertise with Banners Broker, but you can also earn your own advertising revenues as a publisher. In short, Banners Broker design, host and operate a virtual online store for your business, enabling you to earn online ad revenue to offset your advertising costs and therefore enable you to shape up a highly profitable business. I do hope that this is starting to clarify things. But before you go, now is the time to view the company's own introduction to the business, because it really is important that they put things into perspective for you. Go to the link on the screen now and you'll be taken to the Banners Broker presentation introducing the business. Sorry about this one though, but do give the presentation, I think it's 25 seconds to start, as this is the time it takes for the presentation to start, because it comes from a webinar and you'll simply be looking at the blue Banners Broker image. After watching the video, come back to me using the links in the description below this video. We'll talk some more about the business and interview two highly successful pensioners who can tell you about their experiences and of how it has changed their lives and financial prospects post-retirement. I'll see you after the Banners Broker presentation, which really is a must-watch. Click on that link that's on the screen now. Bye for now. I'll see you in the next presentation.